Me fa sa akwanya kese we so na obibi ase e mo obibi akwaba e famra channel we so e bi ene e dey the first time ama unya subscribe to this very YouTube channel notification bell ama won turn it on mess also be turn it on we be like we be share we be comment and so ya dia we ya na ma yer mo bi and so any age papa mighty boho drilling company limited for so efre say a hydrogeological investigation pump restoration boho drilling na omo ye number 1 media krom ade omo agi ba bia so per commercial domestic industrial ni na so be from no mo twa nsuo akono pa so dia ma ona bibia so atimi so akoso e kama so ma ba ma yesu ho nsem ayefode a na me nua Duncan Williams ababonti ababedi nkomo de nkomo e na me nua yedi e wo Dr. Kwame Despot ni na mu no enti Papa Duncan Williams komo ni bimra.
A lot of things, and I realized certain errors I made, unconscious errors, when I was growing up. Married very, very young at the age of 23. Didn't understand a lot of things. Ministry was tough in those days. So my life was always on the road. I was always gone. I was telling them about Bishop Ben. I used to go 6 weeks, sometimes 8 weeks, to North America, South America, Asia. Travel for days to be able to make ends meet, to provide and take care of the family, because the church couldn't take care of me. And I learned very early not to depend on tithes and offering and depend on people, because that will wound you. I had one experience and I said no more. I'm not depending on anybody but God. And I realized when I look back and I look at the lives of my kids, I realize that there is a vacuum that has been created that is going to take a lot of grace and wisdom to bridge that gap. And this was what created the vacuum. I was never there. I provided. I paid their school fees. I made sure they had everything they needed, but I was never there. And I'll go. And even when I come, most times I'm tired, so I have to sleep. And by the time I'm up in the morning, they've left for school, because I wake up and pray at midnight and go back to sleep. So by the time I'm up, they've left for school. By the time they come back, I'm in the office. When I come back from the office, they are asleep. When they wake up, I'm asleep. And it went on for many years. And I realized just recently by revelation that I was an absentee father. That even though I loved them and I cared for them, I lacked understanding of many things. That is not just provision and providing, but you need to have that emotional connection. And it wasn't there. So they have to raise themselves, and they got to learn to be survivors and create.
Yes. Yeah, Papa, kasa di nkomo de afa ekwe ofa so ne man tete ye. Wama ya ti asese bi ase abrabonye ni sika nko a enye ne se ne masa ne demum sometimes nipa bi wa ha we hia daje a friend is a time. Cause according to ono time a wan fanya ma ne man bi nti ama ono agasa artist ahu normal bi a ekoso sesi a ono agasa so ehunu ewodi other side na manaso eto aso di nkomo bi em so edeka
all kinds of things in order for them to survive and to fill that void. But nobody can fill those void, and nothing can fill that void but the love of a father. And it is taking a lot of work to try and bridge that gap. Yesterday I took my grandchildren into the pool and I started doing aerobics with them in the pool. And as I was dancing with them and exercising with them in the pool, I realized that that was what I should have done when my children were like their age. And let me say this to you. Let me say this to fathers and mothers. I know you mean well, and I know you love your kids, and I know you got to provide ends meet. And you got to go out there and work and fight, because life is tough, and life is not fair. And life does not give you what you desire or expect by what you fight for. But in the mix of fighting for everything to provide for them, make a little time every now and then to bond with them, because you're going to need it. Because if you don't bond with them now, there'll come a time and there'll be such a vacuum between you and them. that it's going to take a lot to fill it. One of my sons, he don't call me dad. I've done everything to say, listen, I'm not saying, call me dad. And he keeps unconsciously calls me sir, because he never saw me as a dad as he was growing up. He saw me as sir. He saw me as this anointed, gifted, powerful man of God, but not a dad, because I was never around to play with him, to do things with him, so he can see me as a dad and a friend. And I'm trying to make it up, to work at it, to bridge the gap. And he takes everything you can take, you can think of. He takes every grace, he takes every humility, he takes all your humanity. Madula kasa, wasalahatu kifalu salas.
Yes. Minia, if you say battery, no be any battery. Say Yakupon ye wa dom. Now wo ma papa. No mo ye papa ma wa na wada Yakupon ase. Sa na tie. E te say yare obi an wo kokko ti sika de to yare na so kosere yare. But eba e sa na matete no so tie. Wotu yefo asawofo aseye na ye nche dan wo ya na safi na ye ba be wo no. Wa kire ye nfumso bi a e koso wo na brabo mu a anhye dan wo no. Emma yemu bi em repeat sa from so ne bi na menuamu e na branche bi so wonte ne ho ase e wo Dr. Kwame Despot ne nkwada na mo ye adwuma wona se no mo enze nkomo ne bi emra
says oko Ghana galamse bebre no se Kwame Despot is part of it o di ase mu bi no se Kwame Despot atnase ye Tom Mercury e dia ma o se Kwame Despot aboa o boss no o boss o se Kwame Despot no be ka kire wo but yes, and no ordinary study to momo workers no Peace FM ni wonu ani e friend say okay FM or say Kwame Despot. Yes. Se munni mu a and no di tua moka. Momo ti Peace FM wono. De munni ma ne say mo be gu obi ehun fin. Sara mo de John Dramani Mahama. Momo ti Peace FM wono. Mo ye moa. So say Kwame Despot wan kwaye galamse ya onye sike ntua muka. O say Kwame Despot American hasem. Emu bi yene na tena table so aton Mercury e manoda. Aboa onim yi akro. Mo fin amode gu Peace FM wo. Mo kankan amode ti Peace FM wo. O say Kwame Despot be ka kire. Ushia na abuzan so onim na chi o be ka kire. Moa mpa de pa Ghana o musa nkofo no a muti Peace FM mpa de pa kwa musuba nyina ya sa suba na pull him down syndrome PhD kwasiafo na mo de Peace FM wo mpa de pa. A young girl is singing, breaking a Guinness Book of Record. Kwasi emu bi ni esusa no we ni e read Guinness Book of Record. Say, oh, American has breaking a record so and so. Oh, an Italian has breaking a record, an Indian has breaking a record. A Ghanaian woman, a lady is trying to break a world record. Sing-a-thon. See hey monte that because it is not you people. Enyamo down for bi, enyamo nua bi, enyamo baby, enyamo wafasi bi. So or tiny baby no. Let's go after the young girl who has attempted to break a record. Did you ever thought in your music industry to break a certain record? Did you ever thought to break a record? In some phone, you think people have arrived. And you think you have arrived because of Kwame Despot driving Bugatti. Abua. You were part of the reason why Kwame Despot became rich. Mumusano. Mumufino the two. Mumuso Kwame Despot. Nisika no wenya galamse sikao. Galamse. Illegal mining money. No Kwame Despot. Ordinam Ghana or Abua.
Yes, Abuano San Coca with the radio moon next year. Now, so this time around, Abuano Coca won't find a video name, baby. I'll Kayano. And when I say Abuan, baby, a chicken, one a besano. Sècrèt who said, Sècrèt Muguan, Munian Munyam, I omuni enumunyam. They are not going to attack them again. What in seven komobia wodi e dia fa ye papa Dr. Kwame despite ehon e kire e kwan na wo hwe no ma bi egusu na amenia criminalities once what because se we osi kasa no or kasa se wo bi a wonim no enye obi a wode wada me die minimo e ya asem e na me ne wo ka oto aso di nkomuni se so de kan
nenim bie ntino osi dan ma ne ma no a no the camera for akosu wo se ntwa camera ntwa video nenim bie ye aboa. You think you people we don't know how come or say Kwame that's why they get the money? It no I didn't know. God no say and you ma be atete hunu da ne to. O say onim or say wonim or you me name onim. Asia se mo akwa. What a TP for mo na mo so ya no ma ye mo se mo tete dan bi mu da mo so ya no ba Jimmy nkwa. Mo so say Kwame that's obeka kire mo. A coin of us would seek ordinary need for fullness and your man. People's idea, he stole it. More. One day you people want us to open the pages. You want us to open the pages. Then you know you say illegal things are Inke will be one of the richest people. But not peace FM, you just insult people. I could see anytime you will get opportunity, you think he's somebody. Unyo be to say the doctor Remy you be no. Bre once na who own na say Kwame despite in the 1999 and then it trans 2000 early 2000 and then here Tom Mercury at the mano. So fan kwa galam say aboa e wo chichere obeka kire o fin amode tete you it's like when a Ghanaian want to prosper, a Ghanaian child, nobody Ghana no Abambie no sorry oma oba sika no pa wiane anaju oba Ghana oman no penyibie no sorry no pa ohwe nkwada o. The child, the Ghanaian will suffer, will force, will make avenue, will create avenue for themselves. Then kwasiafo bi de sem wo Peace FM. Emu wa bi de sem wo Peace FM, wo tantan, wo kan. Enwan bi ma, mponchi bi ma. Mo tete wo, asibi bi wo better. Wakwesibu aje wonu mu kan. Wonu mu kan tina o first visa ye bounce o. Uba UK o first time uba UK wonu mu bounty ye bounce o visa. Aboa ka kire nkofo no mu ntiase ye. O fin. Na mo di gu Peace FM wo. Mo tantan a mo di gu Peace FM wo. Mo we bi ti semo. 2024 me have told you people. Mu jimi ye be jimi a kire mo. Mu jimi Peace FM for.
Hey Ghana, sikani bia de wadamfo. Wunya wo sika we minim no, meni na go school, we de minim ne pa, na meni na ye we wo sika ne pa, ba hia ni bia ni adamfo. Wo hia ni a, ye tanka. Ena ye di Dr. Kwame despite nkomo yi. A wo chini, I say wo kire na se a kire se omu bi pesa enoma na akaba na omo so run billions of cedis. Na adentina we de wonpe wo ho wonpe emwa sa ono de ope mo de Ghana sikani bia ye wo negativity around that person eso de biara na ye kasa say ya an nkwada na binim gugo de say be omo ye no ma bia self fatapa this does not guarantee obi aso timine Dr. Kwame despite e kasa say no sipe. Subscribe for latest updates, like, share, comment, kire wadwene e be share bi by my crowd. Bye bye.